From the halls of the gods let the echoes ring of the wood-turning warrior and the stories he brings. Let the world hear the call from the workshop flame. Benjamin Winkle, another name. From the north let the shavings fly under watchful gods in the winter sky. Thor's hammer roars with the spinning ring. Freya's grace in every curve you bring. By fire and frost let the wood come alive. Benjamin turns the tales of the Viking tribe. Of the Viking tribe.
Okay. Hello. That was a little rough start there, but you know, it is what it is, right? Let's get this show on the road, right? Nobody's here yet, but it's fine. So let's go. So, my plan for today, I'm just gonna, tread water a little bit because nobody's here. I'm getting an error message from my stream software. It looks like it's running, but I'm not sure. No? Huh. We'll see. That is just so weird. I think I need to do something about this. Wow. Well. Yeah. We're just gonna go like this, right? Just gonna go like this. I don't know. Something is strange. It's weird. But I'm going to do a small hollowform because it's been a while since I did a hollowform. And I really like those. So let's get one done. After that, I'm going to do a nice little ball. So let's go. It's it's just weird though. It is weird. Let's get it down there. So we're going to do a going to find the center and figure out which end is going to be the top part of this. I think this is probably going to be the top. I'm not sure. It is a weird piece though. Just going to flip it around and do the other one. This is poplar, by the way. This is really soft and it's like partially rotten. So we're going to use a little bit of 8 from sandpaper. To get it nice at the end there, because it's going to be difficult to make a good cut on it. I mean, it's possible. It's just not the most easy thing to do. So get that in there and get a worm screw. And that way we can, I just pop that in there. and thread it on. Hello, Axel. Are you doing good? So get that in there. Get a little bit of pressure on it. Starting to get the helmet on and the dust extractor running, because that's going to be, there you go, it's going to be needed. So that's nice and secure. Speed down on the lathe, see where we are. It's not bad. It's not bad. Need to get that into there. Just like we always do, start by taking the bottom flat. 13 months. That's amazing. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that so much. You're my top ranking member. Do you know that? Got Lisa, who's just behind you with, I think it's going to go 12 months this month. But yeah, it's nice. Oops, that was not secured. So this is round now. You can start by getting it shape. Okay. So I'm just going to go just a little bit more in like that. Maybe I feel like this is probably a little bit too much, too wide down here. That'll choose a little bit more. What we're going on here? We're making a hollow form. Trying to get the outside shape into something that I think will look decent. It is a lathe, yes. It is a lathe. So I think we're good here. Now, like I said, this timber is really, really bad. I need to try with another gouge and see if I can just get some of that tear out of the way. So I'm going to take my time and go slow. see that helped anything. So yeah, this is wood turning. We're going to make this into a nice little bowl shape. We're going to hollow it out through a small hole in the top. And add some colors. And trying to make that grain look the best it can. It is a nice grain though. It's not good quality though, but it's a nice looking grain. So let's see. Now that helped quite a bit. The rest can go with sandpaper, it's fine. I'm just going to make a recess at the bottom. Just going to clean up that edge here. Oops, sorry, that camera is not in the right place. Get that closer. Maybe zoom a little bit more, that'll be good. There. So let's just see. I need 52 mil. Like that. Let's go to the other camera because it's going to be difficult for you to see when I do this. Get that little thing nice and sharp. Bottom flat. And I'm just going to round this edge a little bit because I'm not going to be able to work with it after I'm done. Same with this here. Right. Now time for some sandpaper. Good morning, Michael. Gonna get this surface into shape that I like. Sorry for the noise of the sanding machine. It's just a part of it, really. This is really soft too. It's not going to take long to sand. Just going to take it all the way up too. So I think this is 240. I am doing good, dude. What about you? Well, I'm just going to get the, sorry for this, I'm just going to get the compressor running. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is nice. So I'm just going to start by doing a little bit of decoration on the bottom here. Because you know that's what we do. Now that decoration didn't turn out well. Had power blown out of the shop. Oh. What? Oh. No, I hope it's not too bad, Michael. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I lost my grandfather last year. It was not a good thing. But, you know, we all have to go at some point, and at least he hopefully had a good life. Where'd that go? It's all the way over there. So, yeah. I know how you feel, mate. I feel sorry for you. I hope when it's my time, I can look back at my life and be happy with what I have achieved and the memories I have. So, glad you know. That's all there is. That's all we got at the point. Yeah, no, I totally understand that, mate. So, let's go and do this a little bit. Ah, my hand is in the way. This may be better. Zoom that in. It's probably good. That's a hollowform, dude. It's been a while, haven't it? But you know, I've seen our Canadian friend make some. Well, the thing I did yesterday, I got some done. I had to stop at the point because yeah, you know, my back. But I got part of it done. So that's good. Now he can try all he wants, and I'm really like honored that he thinks some of my work is worth him trying to make himself. So I mean, that makes me really, really happy to see. So the more people try it, the better, the more happy I am. No, I think it came out all right, didn't it? You just need to, by the looks of it, he had a little trouble working the tool properly inside the piece, and that takes a little getting used to. And when he doesn't read chat all the time, it's hard to giving him direction though. But it was a good experience, good watch. Hello to you, Yoda. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Oh yeah, by the way, probably didn't see that. I heard that, Michael. Someone reached out to me over on TikTok asking about the giant, and he's really interested. So I gave him a price, and he was like, "Okay, do you ship?" I was like, "Yeah, I can ship that." So we're probably going to go to Dallas, Texas, which is amazing. You feel that is Michael, you don't that's fine, just leave him. That's fine. I mean, if you think that's something he wants to share, I'm alright with that. Yeah, there's a lot of English in there though. Anybody here heard of noise of robot? Do you mean robot? Robert G, our fellow community member that died a couple of weeks ago. Is that him? Or are you talking about someone else? So I'm going to go about 5 centimeters deep. With this, for this drill bit, it's going to be there. It's fine. This is so soft and punky. Okay, like that. So let's go and get this. So there's a YouTube called Citra making a Nightfall Tone animatronic. Oh. No, I haven't heard about that. So has the guy waiting to buy the giant confirmed it, or well, I need to find a shipping price for him because shipping it across. No, I'm not in Germany. I'm in Denmark. Across the Atlantic, it's going to cost a little bit of money. He just want to know how much it is. I reckon that's going to be around just over £200 to ship it. So it's going to be a big cost. But you know, I did quote him £1,000 for the item itself, and he just asked for shipping price. So I don't know. We'll see. Hello, soldier. £1,000 to ship it? No, 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 no. No. I looked at some prices, but I don't know the exact weight and size of the shipping container. But it should be around £200 to ship it. To like €230 in that range. Yeah, the thing is, it is, as soon as you got the shipping started, it's not that bad. It is the it is, yeah, it's the shipping itself that costs. I mean, the weight adds on, of course, and the size adds on, but it's not that much. Grab me water and coffee. All right, mate. It's sorry, Toyota. It's a hollow form, and it's going to be hollowed out completely from this little hole. The trick is knowing just about where you are inside the piece, so you cannot see what you're doing. You just have to. I'm still not sure what the exact purpose is here. It's just decoration, isn't it? And the thing is, I don't need to be exact about the wall thickness and all that. I just can, you know, as soon as it's hollow, like, I mean, I could stop. I just don't want to stop. Because I want to get it nice and thin. We have a golf repair too. I want to insert to marker. No, I don't get what you mean there, Michael, to be honest. So that's nice and thin. I just need to work. The bottom is. It can take a little bit more on the bottom. That's a good thing about having multiple tools, because they don't all reach the same spots. You have to send me some pictures of that, Michael. Well, I don't think I'm going to hide anything inside it, but it's going to be mainly a decoration piece. It can be used for fragrant oils. If I decided to make it watertight, which I could. Hey, what's up, dude? You good? Yeah, she was actually. Um, so that was a replacement. Which was good. So I'm just going to do a few light passes inside, since there's no way that we can sand that. I'm just going to do my best to try and get it. That's good to finish off the tool, but it's carbide though, so it's not going to be that good. Hello, Nikolai. So I see there's a little bit of sanding left needed there, I can see. See if I can get that done with the just sandpaper. But yeah, that's a possibility. You can also make this lid recessed. So you can take it off, but but this is mainly just decoration. That's all right. So let's get some colours on it. Yep. Before we go do that, I'm just going to clean a little bit. There we go. Oh, these magnets are just strong. You know MTV? Yeah, that was used to be you, wasn't it? Let's get some gloves on because now we're going to play with colours. So let's see. Get that dust extractor away. Get my patented lathe protection board up. Right. We can turn the dust extractor off because that's not going to need it. Now, I'm doing this because I want to. I was hoping that a certain guy from America would be on. Yeah, we'll see. He'll probably be here soon, wouldn't he? Knowing him right. You'll send him. So I'm just gonna dry this. With my weaker torch. Now, this being water-based colours, so they don't dry as quickly, and I did put on quite a bit. Apparently, YouTube is watching my screenshots. Huh. But look at that pattern. Oops. Sorry. Oh, look at those lines. It's got to be nice. So as soon as that dries a little bit more, I'm going to sand it back a little bit. Because, you know, it's what I do. This is a hollow form. Let me show you from this. As you can see, I hollowed it through here. Now I'm coloring and decorating it. You can see all the, if the camera would work properly, you can see the lines going through here. That's all compression parts of the timber. And I'm going to expose that a little bit more. With some sanding and another contrast color. Which, it's going to be good. So if you just hang on for like maybe 5-10 more minutes. you will see what I'm talking about. You can see, I just need to get rid of some of those marks. Now, it had been the timber has been exposed where the wood was softer, and where it was hard. Where it was hard, it was exposed, and where it was soft, the colors stayed in. Which means now I can add another color or contrast. Made a charge. Nice. For people who don't know, a target is a round shield. In a smaller version of a shield, of course. So it's often used like a small shield. Then you have a small shield. Then you have probably some kind of blade behind it, so you can block and stab, and then you have another weapon in your other hand. Knows the moment about the Scottish. Yep. I'm not Scottish, but I know of those. Probably mostly because I like to play video games and I'm really into fantasy genres. So let's get another color on there. It's probably going to be, I mean, I like the yellow in comparison to Freedom. Hold on, I'm just get a sponge. Now, for sponges, I get these baby bombs cloths. It's foam washing pads, whatever you call them, something like this. And these are just half size. They're cheap, they're convenient, you can get them anywhere, and they're really disposable. So so let's just see. It's kind of got the Goblin of Fire from Harry Potter feel, doesn't it? The goblet, not goblin. Did I say goblin? I mean goblet. Goblin, Goblin of Fire. Goblet of Fire. Oh, you guys. Let's make fun of the foreigner trying to speak a different language while he's concentrating. I like it. That's great, guys. I think that's awesome. Just keep going. Yeah, tell us about the shield, dude. No. Let's hear about your shield. I mean, I think it's interesting. Other people here think it's interesting. So, go on. So there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, dude. Or you can share anything on your on the Discord. That's why it's there, really. So if people don't know, there's a Discord connected to my to this channel, and it's actually mostly just a community for anybody that's interested in woodworking and wood turning. Okay. Oh, this is gonna look great. Um, on my channel, dude. There's a link to Discord. If you press that, it will prompt you if you don't have the app to download it and install it, and then you just join that community that the link takes you to, and it's a really nice little thing. There's a lot of people there, and we really we have fun. That's what it's all about, really. Okay, so that is already there. Are you guys ready to see the grain start to come alive? Now, this is just sanding sealer, but you can start to see how it's gonna look as soon as the lacquer is on it. Well, the reason I do this, well, actually a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons is actually to make a community of woodworker, wood turners, and for everybody to hang out and share ideas and all that. So you're more than welcome to talk about all that Viking. Please do, even on my live and everything. That's why we're here. to get more people into woodworking. Preferably wood turning because that's what I love, but woodworking in general would be just great. And pick on Scottish people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, so what's the future idea there, Viking? Get this to dry, please. I thought it was a beer mug of shorts. Thinking of, oh, okay. What about the beer mug? That would work. Yes, they are actually normally a lot of mugs were made of wood. Just like a some of them were turned and some of them were put together like a barrel. But today we can do all of it, but we do something to make sure it doesn't leak, because back then the mugs would leak. That's not always a good thing. Beeswax, nah. Today we use something called Keltalac. If you're going to use it for alcohol, then it's you want Keltalac. If you're going to use it for hot beverages, they are resin especially formulated to hold hot drinks. But this is Keltalac. It's the one I use anyway. It comes from the wine industry. Yeah. It comes from the wine industry. They used to make the barrels watertight. So it's supposed to be food safe and all that. Yeah, you can turn endless. It's a little bit strange to turn because it doesn't cut that well. But it's possible to turn it and work with it. Careful there, soldier. Michael asked a lot of questions. It's great and I like it. But but now he just left, you can say, hey, he's a full inbox guy. But yeah, it was great that we got him on Discord. It was it's a great improvement for us. Yeah, it's back in two. I think good. Work has picked up quite a bit, so I've been, I got a lot of work to do in the future, which is fine. And also, I started the new job as a returning teacher, which is really great. So that's once a week. It's great. The students are nice, and yeah, yeah, exactly. Pass on the trade, get other people to learn, and enjoy it. Um, and it doesn't really matter what you do and how you do it, as long as you're happy with what you do and you're satisfied with the result. I mean, that's all that matters really. But I see people, doing what I would refer to. I'm not talking about my students, but I've seen people do what I refer to as a really, really bad job, and that they just need a lot more sandpaper than actually needed, and I didn't even do that, so it looks awful surface wise. But I mean, if they're not coming to me and ask for help or advice to improve, I'm just gonna say, "Oh, that's a nice shape and all that," and not say that it's a nice finish because I don't think it is. And just let them be happy. But yeah, so it's always a matter of finding the right words. If you recall, Michael, some of the early works you did, we just said, "Oh, that's a nice shape and all that." We didn't, criticize your finish. But after a little while, well, it put people off. And if you don't know it, I work in a store that sells woodturning equipment. And if people come in and show the work that they did and they're really happy about it, I'm not going to tell them that looks awful. Because then they're going to stop shopping there. I'm going to praise what they did right, and maybe suggest that it could use a little bit more sandpaper here or there, or ask on how they use the gouges and try to get them advice in that way. Um, but you can really quickly get a feel of people if they don't like that kind of advice and help. So you just back off and leave it. Yeah. I sell woodturning equipment for a living. That's my job. But it's a little bit different because we try to tell people what they need, except of just letting them buy what they want. Um, which actually refers to sometimes people come in and say, "I want this tool because this is going to help me achieve this goal." And we just ask a few questions, and it turns out that they often don't need that tool. We just give them advice, and sometimes they buy something else or nothing at all. But that's how you create a loyal customer that they always come back. Yeah, exactly. It's their decision at the end. That if they're hell bent on what they want, um, that's what they're going to get. But a lot of times it is more a matter of showing them the right way or a different way. So yeah, stuff like that happens quite a bit. I always forget how long these lacquer things take to dry. Oh yeah, if you go to the honors corner, we're gonna give you a real opinion on what you did. Not in a cruel way, never in a cruel way. Um, but we're gonna tell you exactly what you did wrong. But yeah, it's a community that everybody, you know, can join and be a part of. And I think it's great. Well, it's up to people themselves if they think they, they want that kind of advice or help or guide. But if they don't, they're not going to go there. I mean, if people have been there with that Discord for almost since the beginning and never posted anything in there, and then, it's fine. It's up to themselves what they want. So yeah, I have posted there a few times, and I got some feedback on some stuff that I thought was really good, and people just immediately find faults in it, which is great. This is why we do that stuff. Okay, so it should be one more quick layer, and it should be done. Oh, that's good, mate. That's good. Give him a nice warm welcome, peeps. Oh, that's nice. Always nice to have the same ID. It helps out quite a bit. Just need this to dry. I'm gonna put that away for a little bit and just leave it because that's gonna dry all that lacquer. And I can work with that. So I'm gonna put that away, and we can watch it at the end. As soon as that is dry. So let's make another ball. Let's make a ball, not another ball. Because I had this piece of ash. Right, look at that piece. I think it's It's got a nice figure in it. And I want to make something of it. Now, it's missing a little bit of on the corner here. That doesn't matter because the ball's going to be like this. Why not getting notifications this change? I don't know, dude. Nikolai have the same issues. So I don't know why that's happening. You can drop any link you want. It's probably not going to be able to share it, but you're gonna. I don't mind that. So let's see. Get that in there and tool rest. I did put a notification out on the Discord. So I don't know if you have turned off notifications on that. But other than that, you should get that notification there at least. That's how you found out? Oh, well. It's better than nothing, isn't it? So let's get that up to speed. Nah, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, let's get this around it. Zoom us out. Look at that grain. Look at that. It's great, isn't it? We got some spalton in this ash. It's nice. Have a good day, Viking. Thank you for jumping in. Yeah, I think it should go well. It's not like I haven't done this before. Let's get the speed up on this. That was probably a little bit too much quick of a cut. Almost time to go find breakfast. Huh? Just gonna get this nice and round. So it's just like a little bit left here, which is fine. We've got a reasonable good cut. I did get a line here. As you probably can see, you got tear outs there. So that's my mistake, because I lost contact with the bevel. Let's get this up to around 2000 RPM. Start working a little bit more downhill. So I'm not sure exactly what to do with the shape on this. But I guess I'll try to figure that out. I think let's do like a UFO thing, right? I'm just gonna color either the top rim or only the inside of it. Captain Crunch. Yeah, I'm just gonna only color the center of the ball on the inside. So let's see. The green's beautiful though. The green is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I'll just get a nice and fresh, sharp gouge, and I'll just do one clean cut here, because I think not sure. I'm having ideas spinning around in my head. I'm trying to figure out what to do that exactly. Okay, I'll look at it now. Yeah, that, that's a nice surface. It just, there are no lines in it at all. No lines, no tool marks, no nothing. It doesn't need any sandpaper. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, a blind chicken can find corn. It happens. But yeah, look at the grain pattern. Look at that. It's just amazing. So let's get a recess in there. It's the first time ever that I got something, when I looked at it, I could not find anything wrong with it. There's always been something wrong in some form or way that I was not happy with. Let's see. Do I have room for the bigger jaws? I probably don't. No, I don't. I'm going to need to use the small jaws here. It's like getting a hole-in-one in golf, to be honest. You could be an amazing golfer and never get a hole-in-one. Not that I know anything about golf, but it's just what I've heard. So let's see. Even get the light on so you can see. And no freaking marks in there. That's amazing. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm done for today. You see one? You, Michael, you idiot. Shut up. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. You did make me check again. No, you couldn't resist that, could you? I'm just sanding in reverse here. And that is just to get rid of the grain that have been flattened. And this is 240 sandpaper. So it doesn't really do much. Yeah, dude. That way now I can pull my hand in both directions. I don't feel anything. Okay. That was good. That was good. Another square ball? Hey, lion. Hey, dude. Yeah, that's it. I'm quitting wood turning. That's, you know, I cannot improve on that. Okay, so the ball inside is not going to be big. It's ash. Yep, it's ash. It's a nice piece of spalted ash. It's not heavy spalted, just a little bit, which is it's always nice. So let's see the ball inside. It's going to be something like this, maybe, yeah, there. I'm gonna try and see if I can get those two edges to match up. Well, you know, it's a little bit of practice. Most people will be able to do something similar. But yeah, I have spent a lot of time with that couch. I did I? I did it again. God damn it. Look, you can see the line up there. It's no line. You can just see the shine. Oh boy. Now. Hello, Sammy. Yeah. Okay. That was not good. Now I'm going to be in the way. All right. Now it's not going to be as good as the other one, I can see that already. But this is really close. So yeah, that's all right. That's all right. We just need to hollow that out. It's not going to be the deepest hollow. But it's going to be deep enough to get away from the hole I made for the worm screw. Oh, that sounds good, Lion. That sounds really good. Bashing on Sammy. Be nice to Sammy. Sammy's a good person. Now you can all bash on Michael. There's nothing wrong with that. Just need a wee bit more, and it's all good. Let's see if I can get that with the bottom gouge. I might be a good applicant for that. Okay, so let's get this sanded. I don't think I can do with just 120 on this. Not 240, I mean. So sanding in reverse is actually really beneficial because it will break the fibers quicker and give you a nice smooth surface. Faster, which often save on sandpaper. Let's go 180. Shouldn't be much sanding needed. And I'm just going to take the small dish for, yeah, this is a ball. Well, slower RPM will make the sandpaper last longer and doesn't burn it, but it's going to take longer to sand. So, I mean, so there's always a balance that you need to find on how much money you want to spend on sandpaper. All right, Michael, you have fun. Thank you for being here. So what colors are we going to use? Because I'm going to put colors on the inside. And we just did red and yellow. So, and I'm going to show you that as soon as we're done here. Okay. So that's good. Or we can just go black. Small ball or big rim. It could be both. It's a big rimmed ball. Because I want to show off the grain pattern on this, because I think that's cool. I know exactly what I want to do. I want to make it black on the inside of that. Looks like a UFO. Yeah, that's the base. That's the idea. I don't want to go any bright colors. That's going to be crazy. I just need to find my ebonize it. There it is. I probably should have done the coloring before I did the inside of all the sanding and all that, because I might have to redo it. But you know, sometimes that can be worth it. So let's see. Trying to get that in there. and make it so it's all of it is black. So I might need to sand the rim here afterwards. That's fine. As soon as this is dry, I can just sand that rim a little bit again. And that will make it nice and sharp. It's called ebonize it, really. It's a black polish. And it's just really, really, it just darkens everything out and just doesn't, you know, it does a really nice, good job for it. It's just a black polish. Like the French polish or whatever you call it. And it dries really quickly, which is good. I think I'm done with that part. You can dry it out. As soon as that's dry, it's not completely dry yet. I can I could have burned it, really. I could have. So let's see. It dries matte. But this I'm supposed to put something over it, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to add some lacquer to, not lacquer, wax. It's going to be a wax piece. Thank you for dropping in, Sammy. Let's get that cleaned again. And I can add some sanding sealer to this. I don't know if using the The foam cloth will be good for sanding sealer, but you know, we can give that a try. I'll put it over here. Thank you, Sammy. That was really nice of you. £4. It's gonna help. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. So let's get. Ooh, no. Oh no 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 no. What happened? Did I had polish on my fingers? Oh no no no! I didn't change my gloves. I had to sand that away again. Yeah, Sammy, like, you know, he really, really often leaves a tip. It's been a while since he left the tip in YouTube, but he normally sends a tip over directly onto my PayPal. And that's really, really nice of him. Okay. Forensic? What you mean forensic? Is that a hairline crack? There's no crack in this piece. It's there's some spalting in it. That might be what you are seeing. Yeah, we cannot leave that in there, can't we? It's just going to be bad. You know, we want to do a nice job. I mean, at least to the best of my abilities and patience. Look like a line. No, it's all right. There are no cracks in it. I can promise you that. Oh yeah, so setting sealer got solvent in it. That apparently removes some of the polish in there, so I'm going to use spray polish. Spray lacquer. Not like my words, not wording. It's not speaking. Yes, that's a little bit of German in there as well. I'm going to use spray sanding sealer, right? Because that will not disturb the polish. You want to try ebonizing soon? Well, if you're going to ebonize oak, vinegar, and steel shavings, not steel, iron shavings, will do you really well on oak. I did that. I don't know if you saw that. I think it was last week, wasn't it? No, a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, this. So this is oak. Right. This is the center of the. Yeah, if you don't have iron shavings, that will do. But that's oak. It can go the center would go as dark as this, but the rest of the sapwood will not go as dark. It needs to be iron, not steel. So I don't know if you can get a hold of that. Shit, not your favorite stuff to work with. Well, for me, it depends really a lot on the project itself. Sometimes it has there needs to be tannin in the wood before that vinegar concoction can do anything. So you need to make sure of that before you work with it. Cherry, it does something on cherry as well. Lignum vitae also does something on that. So yeah, that's different. You know, it does different things in different wood. Cherry, it makes it more red actually. So sorry for the howling. I just needed a sharp line. I think that's reasonable. Okay. So now this just needs to dry. And I can denib it. And then I can hello hubby. Put some like a wax on it. Hawthorn or blackthorn. I might have, but I'm not sure. It's not really that common here. It's wood species. Yeah, exactly. No, you're good, happy. You're good. Just fire away any questions you have. There are no stupid questions. Well, there are stupid questions. But I'm nice about them. Is it? You mean Sloan? Yeah, we have something like it's a Danish plum, wild plum, um, that have something similar, and it's really, really. We can have a lot of colors in it. Now I'm going to denip it, which means that the surface, um, the setting sealer I put on has dried, and it's not dried all the way even. Which means when I do this, and again, that was not completely dry in there. That's my mistake. Look at that. I don't know if I can do that, or if that's going to be visible. That's going to be visible. That's not going to... I have to fix it proper. I feel like I'm taking a few steps forward and then a couple of steps backwards. All the time. That is almost dry now. Well, the big problem is, because I had to repair this so many times now, it's not laying even, you know, evenly. Now that's gonna do its own thing and dry in its own pace. I'm just gonna help it a little bit. Okay. For some wax. Now I'm gonna wax the outside of it. Grainy again. I don't know what you mean by that, mate. This is a polish. It almost feels the entire surface. If you used a dye or a stain or a color, it would not. It would let you see the wood grain. So, you know, there are different ways of doing it. Put a little bit of wax on. So on the back side, get a little bit more, got too much there. How can you see? Well, you can see the grain. We can just see the grain. But it's supposed to, like, you know, cover it like really, really well. I mean, that's the reason why I opted for that. Yeah, I want to show off the spalding. So, I mean, that's why I did that, you know, but I cannot make a ball without using any kind of colors. So, but yeah, that looks good. It's not completely dry yet in there. I think I might just give it some lacquer. That means kind of just dry there by its own pace. And that way, if I take a cloth and isopropyl alcohol really quickly afterwards, and just go over there, it should remove most of it. The spray out lacquer. And because I sprayed into the ball, it should not go everywhere. So just a little bit of cleaning. While that dries a little bit. And we can get the branding iron out. And brand the pieces that I made today. But by the way, look at this. Actually, there are a little nut that fell out. So there's actually a hole through it. You can actually just see it there. That's a nut that fell out, and it's really thin too. I stopped at the right time. You can see some of the colors also leaked through. Nordic Viking patterns. And that's the ball or my my arms. Anyway, let's get the branding iron out. Then I need to make a proper holder for it. There you go. My logo, yeah. Even got that tattooed on my arm here. There should be about right. I hope that dries in there really soon. Because it needs to come off. So I can put the logo on it. There you go. That's the first one. I need more gas. Whoa. You're not supposed to do that. I got that on camera, didn't I? Hey, Wes. Did you see the explosion I just made? Because I'm an idiot. Hello, Mr. Wes. Oh, you just missed it. I'm happy that you missed it because I really did something that I shouldn't have done. There you go. There's another one. What do you think about this, Wes? Right. Spaceship? UFO? Yeah. Call that. Or this. I like that part here. That's really nice. See? There we go. Yeah. There you go. Oh, fun enough today. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Lovely pair. What are you talking about my breasts? You dirty man. But yeah. It's going to be all for today. thank you for coming and hanging out. And that little explosion, I don't know if it's going to make that into a short, but I burned some of my beard as well. And it smells bad now. Oh, well. There's a lovely pair. Yeah, exactly. There you go, lions. Thank you for watching, people. It was nice to have you all here. Be good to the world. The world will be good to you. Take care, and I will see you next time. Stay for the music. Enjoy yourself.
Where the northern winds blow stands a craftsman, where the tall timbers grow with a chisel like a warrior's spear. Every cut brings the old world near. Hear the answer in the turning tree, Odin whispering, let creation be. From the north, let the shavings fly under watchful gods in the winter sky. Thor's hammer roars with the spinning ring, Freya's grace in every curve you bring. By fire and frost, let the wood come alive. Benjamin turns the tales of the Viking tribes. Of the Viking tribes. Ash and oak hold the songs of the bold, echoes of the battles that the skalds once told. Tools sing soft in a rhythmic glide as the grain shows the secrets it tries to hide. Loki's laughter in the chips that fall, but your craft stays true through it all. From the north, let the shavings fly under watchful gods in the winter sky. Thor's hammer roars with the spinning ring, Freya's grace in every curve you bring. By fire and frost, let the wood come alive. Benjamin turns the tales of the Viking tribes. Raise your meat to the maker's hand, to the craft in the clan of the northern land. Every bowl is a saga born, carved from dusk and shade till morn. From the halls of the gods, let the echoes ring of the wood-turning warrior and the stories he brings. Let the world hear the call from the workshop flame. Benjamin Winkle, another name. From the north, let the shavings fly under watchful gods in the winter sky. Thor's hammer roars with the spinning ring, Freya's grace in every curve you bring. By fire and frost, let the wood come alive. Benjamin turns the tales of the Viking tribe. Of the Viking tribe.